Hello everyone, Randy here, and we're playing on Oklahoma on Farming Simulator 15, and we are moving bales. Lots and lots of bales. Unfortunately, the bale counter has zeroed itself out, so I don't entirely know how many bales we actually have on here. It was on when I started the game here, and I went ahead and put... Going too fast there. Went ahead and put the equipment away over by the shed there, and... For some reason, I was going to tab over there to show you folks how many bales we had. But when I tabbed over there, the counter was on 0. So, don't know what happened to it. Like I said, when I first started the game here, it was active, showing bale count. But it seems to have deactivated itself. Anyway, we got Courseplay there. I went ahead and created a Courseplay course. We're using the same bale course there that the baler ran. And he's currently still doing the headland. Oh, we just unloaded there. Need to make sure we quick tab to that one and correct him. The autosave mod there is not a friend of these trailers. And unfortunately, Courseplay doesn't seem to fix the problem when it happens. So, anyway, things are going pretty smoothly here so far. Like I was saying there, I got a Courseplay course set. He is running the same course as the baler. And then when he's full, I went ahead and created a course that runs back to the main farm. Unfortunately, what I thought was maybe a bale sell point, that kind of that grayish shed looking thing there, is apparently not a bale sell point. So we do have to, unfortunately, run all the way back to the main farm. Also, not entirely sure if Courseplay will sell these bales or not. The first trip over there, it did sell them. However, it sold them, I think, because of an autosave. The autosave happened exactly at the moment Courseplay drove through the bale sell point. And I mean, exactly, folks. I was watching it on the map. It's like, okay, approaching the sell point, approaching the sell point. Oh, he's right there. Boom. My trailer unloaded because of the autosave. And just like that, the bales were sold. So it's like, okay. I do have a wait point in the course, by the way. So the course that goes to the bale sell point there in the main farm, I do have a wait point there. So we'll see once this time if he actually sells the bales or not. I actually did not want Courseplay to sell the bales because, well, I'll show you folks why here once we get over to the main farm. I'm actually not selling the bales just yet. I went ahead and bought 2 more of these Fleagle trailers, obviously, like I mentioned I was going to do. We got Courseplay there running the 2 Fleagle trailers, and I'm running the second set here. And for those of you not familiar with these trailers, these are auto-loading trailers. We got them set on square hay bales, and that does work with these clover bales here. Like I said, the only issue is the autosave. These trailers do not like the autosave. When the autosave happens, they basically unload themselves. Which is fine for us, obviously, because I can stop, reload the trailer. Kind of annoying, but I can reload the trailer. But in Courseplay's problem, basically, is it does not stop. It'll just keep going. And, you know, if it's like going down the road, it's just going to sit here losing bales down the road. So anyway, like I say, this is why I do not want Courseplay to sell the bales. I'm just kind of lining them up here. Don't know how this line's getting so crooked. I pretty much drive in straight here, unload them. Yeah, it seems like the trailer that always gets like... Oh, that was the wrong one. Don't know what's going to happen if I reload. That'll work, I guess. Okay. Make sure we have the front one selected here. There we go. Now that was interesting. I did not realize, will these trailers actually unload on top of... Trying to get square and lined up here. What happens if I unload this trailer here? It should unload to the right, by the way. That's kind of cool, but not so good at the same time. Like, maybe I better not do that. I can't zoom out far enough back here to see these bales. Oh, well. There we go. Okay, we'll call that good. And the 8370 has arrived. The 8370 with Courseplay actually took the road route. I didn't kind of take my cheatish back way route around the fields here. I figured that might not be a good idea with Courseplay. Let's see, is he going to sell? Oh, he does. He does sell the bales. Okay. Actually, I'd rather him not sell the bales, but I'm not going to complain. That's fine. So it looks like Courseplay can actually fully automate the bale selling here, because I'm not doing anything with them other than fixing them when the autosave happens. When he gets back to the field, he will pick back up where he left off and turn the trailers back on. So very, very nice. I'm liking that. And yeah, like I said, I'm just taking the shortcut back to the field here. Otherwise, it is a fairly long drive. Otherwise, we'll just be like driving constantly here this episode. Anyway, we'll read a couple comments here. A moment. Tiffany was saying you have to do regular vehicle maintenance. Talking about Farming Expert 2017 there. So that might be why, for those who watch my Farm Expert video there, why the tractor was struggling to pull that trailer. Maybe we got some damage on our tractor we need to repair. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I was aware there was the vehicle maintenance. I just wasn't aware how often you had to do it. And, you know, if it had any effect or not. But we'll have to definitely check that out. Trevor was saying on Farm Expert, put all the stuff on right after you plant them. So, and by stuff, I believe he means, you know, fertilizer, herbicide, insecticide, and the pesticides. I'll have to remember to do that. Yeah, for those of you who've seen last episode, the weeds really, really hurt us on the yield. And I mean really hurt us. Like a... No, we got 2/3 of the yield we should have. Jeffrey was saying there's an updated version of the Dodge supply truck. Still very squirrely, though. And still will not refill the in-game case combines. Okay, we're going to turn these back on here, and away we go. Once Courseplay is done with the headland, by the way, I want to change it so it's got an offset to it. Otherwise, with the baler here, it's going to be running straight down where the bales are. With the headland, it's fine because it's running down the middle of the headland. But once it gets to going up and down the rows here, we changed that there last episode. So we want to make sure we put them to like a 4-meter offset or something so he actually runs down the middle in between the bales. Don't actually want him running down the center line of the bales, otherwise he'll probably just get stuck on the bales. This center swath here, I believe, is from Courseplay heading back to its waypoint. Speaking of waypoint, there's a bunch of bales on the corner of the field. What's up with that? I think we'll head over there. I'm pretty sure Courseplay lost them or didn't pick them up for some reason. I think Courseplay looks like it left off kind of by the buy icon there for the field. Speaking of buy icon, I just realized something, folks. We don't own the field. I thought we did. Oh well, maybe we'll buy that here in a moment. Yes, I thought we had owned or bought field 12 here. I guess not. Also, I was considering buying field 16, which is right across the road from here. It has sunflowers on it. I think I looked at the price. It's 170, 180,000, something like that. And maybe we'll harvest the sunflowers and put more either alfalfa or a clover on it. Yeah, we'll buy the field. Seeing as how we're... Oh, we're in traffic. Okay. Seeing as how we're, you know, mowing the field and baling it and stuff, we might as well buy it. So that'd be cool if Farming Simulator 17 adds like a lease option for the fields. So you don't have to buy the field, but you can still work it. And you'll harvest it, but you still have to pay like some sort of rental lease price, basically. I'm not aware it has that option, but I'm just saying it'd be cool if it did. Okay, and guess what, folks? Back to the main farm. Like I said, that shed there, this one right here, looks identical to the one on the main farm with a straw on it. It does not sell bales, though, unfortunately. There is no bale sell point there. I did try. It doesn't work, unfortunately. And that's because there isn't one there. So, Devil's Dime says, great video. Thank you very much for that. Happy TNT Gamer was asking, do you think Cattle and Crops is more fun than Farming Simulator 17? Well, that's hard to say, considering Cattle and Crops has not been released yet. And for that matter, Farming Simulator 17 hasn't been released yet. So, kind of hard to judge a game when you haven't played it, I would say. Bradley was saying hi. Carson was saying, I love the new Idaho map. I think it's better than the older version, and I would have to agree with you. Just make sure you get the newer... Oh, auto load. Like I said, not too worried about myself. Obviously, I can stop, reload my trailers, but Courseplay will not. And if it wasn't for the fact I'm already in the game, I probably would actually turn that feature off. I just don't feel like getting out of the game to do that, so... CIFN was saying, totally excited about Farming Simulator 17, and finally a multiplayer game I can enjoy after watching your videos. Thank you very much for that. And yes, Farming Simulator multiplayer is a lot of fun, at least in my opinion anyway. Definitely makes this game a lot more fun, if you ask me, when you get to basically farm with a couple people on multiplayer. It's going to be a little bit of a problem there, isn't it? Oh, well. Probably going to start getting a little laggy here once we start getting more bales. Oh. That's fine. That bale can stay there. Yeah, I didn't realize Courseplay would actually be able to sell the bales off the trailer like this. I didn't think it would be able to do that, but apparently it can. And the first time, like I said, the first time it did it, folks, the autosave happened exactly at the point it hit the waiting point. So it's like, okay, did Courseplay sell them, or did the fact that autosave happened and the bale of trailers unloaded themselves do it? I wasn't sure on that. I suspected it was the autosave, not Courseplay, but it looks like it actually might have been Courseplay. Ford had a terrible idea. He says you should use the baler from the Classics pack. Right. Can you folks imagine how many bales we would have on this field if we use that that baler? Wow. It'd actually be kind of fun just to, you know, like do one windrow just to see how many bales we got. Just to see how many bales we would get off this field. Pretty sure it would be an astonishingly large number just from one windrow. Let's see. I don't know if I actually even have that baler. Doesn't look like I do. I do have that little one. Nope, I don't have. Doesn't look like I have the classic pack baler. Okay, and I'm guessing the 8370 is probably done with the headland, so we're going to tab back over to him here a moment. And I'm actually going to set a lane offset here. I don't know if this will affect this part of the course or not. Doesn't look like it does. We're going to set him 4 meters to the left here. And that way he should run down, at least in theory, down the center line of these bales. Speaking of which, we don't have too many left. We probably have, what, half the field done, maybe? We are definitely getting there. Going to take a while, though. Delcom was saying, I'm going way back when Courseplay was still an active version. He says the version you have is a developer's version. That is true, folks. I do have a developer version of Courseplay. That's actually really the only version that is available anymore. Well, you can go like way back and get the official release, but they actually say that the developer version of Courseplay will blow up your computer. Yes, it does say that if you folks ever read the Courseplay developer thing. It says, so he says it stands to reason that it's not been debugged, and the last stable version was the one before your version. Hope that helps with the derpiness. Like I said, I don't know that they've actually released any versions recently. The version I have is 4.01.0. Unload there. I think Courseplay, yeah, Courseplay's okay because it just sold, so. Yes, I have .0119 developer version. And we're full again. Guess what? One row. 48 bales. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in the balers. Like I said, when I started the game, the bale count was on there. It was... Oh, what was it? I don't even remember what it was here. It was 200 and something on the Massey Ferguson, I think. And I didn't look at what the John Deere was, so I'm not sure what the John Deere had on it. But I'm guessing we have somewhere in the neighborhood of 300 or 600, it's probably 700 bales on this field. I don't know. Would this say? I don't think it'll say over here either, because it's not the session. So, but so far we've created 2,685 bales. James was saying, on our big square baler, we go as fast as we have horsepower. It says they usually top out around 8 to 10 miles per hour, but in a smooth, flat field with light crop, then going as high as 15 miles per hour, though, baling. That's moving right along there for a baler across the field. Looks like that's most of the comments here for the moment. At least the ones I'm going to read anyway. Almost need like a faster transport vehicle here, a little bit faster. One of the faster tractors would be kind of nice. Okay, and we'll unload another. That bale is floating there. Right, okay. I just happened to notice that. And make sure we unload the right one here. Unfortunately, I can't actually see where the back trailer is. Hopefully we're far enough along. Yeah, that looks like it was good. Okay. And once we get all the bales, at least the ones I'm hauling anyway, once we get them over here, then I'll just dump them in the sell point there. Getting a pretty good haul out of these bales, it looks like. Looks like we made just shy, maybe 170,000 here or so. Yeah, like I was saying there, we're considering maybe making field 16 like an alfalfa field, or even like 10 or 11 here. The sugar beets and potatoes. We can maybe do that. Make some more alfalfa fields here. Okay, not entirely sure what Courseplay is doing there, turning around in that part of the field. That's kind of weird. We'll have to remember, too, we still have a couple bales out by the road there we'll have to pick up. Yeah, it definitely doesn't take long to fill this trailer up. Oh, looks like the rear trailer stayed loaded. That's kind of weird. Courseplay must have turned it back on then or something. Also not entirely sure what it's doing, but we'll leave it to it. Probably if we wanted to be more efficient about it, we probably should create a new course because it doesn't actually need to run 16 meters. It could probably run 32 meters if I had to guess. That actually looks like what we're picking up. We're picking up 4 rows worth of bales here at a time. We got room for 2. See if I can pick up these 2 along the road here. Just if we can do it without grabbing any other bales anyway. Okay, we got that one, and there's one more here. There's one alongside the house there, too, that didn't get picked up. Okay, there we go. And we are, yes, we are full, so we can't get that one, unfortunately. Actually recorded the Courseplay course with this tractor here. That's why the Courseplay course was loaded on this tractor. And then just went ahead and loaded it up with loaded the bale course first. So the baling course, actually bring up Courseplay again here. The baling course, which is identical to the baling course, by the way, that we used last episode. That is the same course. So the field 12, 16 meter bale course. Loaded that up on the 8370 there. And then simply created the cell course there that goes from the field to the main farm bale cell point. And then loaded that course up on the 8370. So it's running 2 combined courses. And it actually seems to work just fine. I wasn't sure how that was going to work. He is on the field work mode here, by the way. And I think I mentioned this already as well. I was actually considering maybe field 1 here for hay. Maybe making, again, either clover or alfalfa on this field. Be a little bit closer to the bale sell point here. That'd be kind of convenient. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do that yet too. We'll have to see once here. I don't want to have too many fields. We'll put this load right here maybe. And we'll put that one in there somewhere. Hopefully that'll be out of the way. Oh, not quite out of the way enough, though. Oh, well. Close enough. Oh, wait. What's... we're dragging some bales here. You can definitely tell it doesn't like it when we move into some bales. It's basically having to calculate all the physics for all the bales we're moving when we do that. Definitely tell the computer doesn't like it when we do that. Probably a good thing Courseplay is selling this load of bales. And where are we down to? Maybe a third of the field left here? I know on the map it doesn't look like a very big field, but wow, when you have this many bales on it, it is kind of a good sized field. Oh, I don't think we even have a third of the field left here. Doesn't look like there's that many bales on the field yet. We actually might be able to get most of the rest of these here. Yeah, typically one row fills up our trailer, so about 48 bales. So we've got one row here, and then Courseplay has, looks like maybe half a row left, not even quite. Oh, there are some bales at the end there yet. Okay. So yeah, probably this trailer that we have here, or both these trailers that we have here, and then the 8370s trailers, that'll probably be it then. I'm thinking another 4 trailer loads at the most. I'm going to make sure we pick up the bales Courseplay's missed here. I'm not sure why it's missed these. They're not that far from the field. Okay, this one over here might be, but the one that's kind of by the corner of the field there, that one should have been picked up. I don't know why it wasn't. Okay, another 3 bales, and we'll have another full load. I don't suppose I should, like, drive down the road here just to see if Courseplay has lost any bales. Actually, you know what? I might be able to do this instead. Who wants to go see if Courseplay missed any bales? That's no fun. Let's just see once if we can initialize. Oh, wow. Taking a while to initialize field 6. Okay, there we go. Field status is done scanning. So we have bales. Where do we have bales? We got a big bunch of them right there, which is right about where the Courseplay course is. Also, there's, looks like a couple there. Okay, so Courseplay might have lost a load of bales. I was kind of suspecting. I wonder if it did lose a load of bales there, because it doesn't seem like we have the money we should. I'm guessing an autosave probably happened when I wasn't loaded, so I didn't notice it. But anyway, folks, looking at the time, looks like it's time to wrap up the episode here. Does this say how many bales we have? It says bales outside of field 196, bales on field 405. That's actually probably counting the bales that are by the animal barn there. Actually, you know what? 405 bales on the field. So that's field 1 and field 12 probably. So at the very minimum, folks, we have 405 bales yet. And Courseplay has probably sold 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 loads. So yeah, like I said, somewhere between 600 and 700 bales. Because the bales off the field, we probably can't count those, other than maybe 48 of them that I'm thinking Courseplay lost over there. But yeah, definitely somewhere between 600 and 700 bales. And once we get them all lined up here, maybe we'll save it till next episode. I'll sell them all. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes to sell them. We're like right by the sell point there. I just wanted to line them up to see what it looked like with that many bales. But anyway, like I said, folks, time to wrap up the episode. You folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.